State and Secretary of War. Should we say Secretary? You know, it used to be called Secretary of War. Maybe for a couple of weeks we'll call it that because we feel like warriors.
We feel like warriors. Of course, Donald Trump feels like a warrior. Donald Trump, who evaded military service during the Vietnam War because he claimed his foot hurt, the same foot on which he spent the rest of his life playing endless miles of golf and never limping. There is no reason to believe that Donald Trump wasn't perfectly healthy enough to serve in the military during the war of his youth. But like most men who were eligible to serve in the Vietnam War at that time, Donald Trump was terrified of being sent to the jungles of Vietnam and becoming another statistic in the American military body count that was far greater than all of the wars, the American wars of the 21st century combined. And so Donald Trump, who only had to choose which ridiculous hat to wear when he went to the Situation Room to be a spectator during his war in Iran, now feels like a warrior. The war that Donald Trump experienced in that air-conditioned room where he didn't even have to loosen his necktie makes Donald Trump feel like a warrior. The biggest crybaby in the history of American politics now feels like a warrior. The man who spent every single day of his political and presidential life complaining that he is being treated unfairly now feels like a warrior.
Natasha Bertrand says new CNN reporting the Trump administration has discussed possibly helping Iran access as much as $30 billion to help build a civilian energy-producing nuclear program, easing sanctions and freeing up billions of dollars in restricted Iranian funds, all part of an intensifying attempt to bring Tehran back to the negotiating table, exactly like Obama did when he did exactly the same thing and had exactly the same deal. It's exactly all this. Okay. Just in case that sounded familiar to you, the whole, remember? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, this would be yesterday's, I don't know what the new statement is. This would be yesterday's statement from the bassinet of the 45th, about, Natasha Bertrand should be fired from CNN. Oh, so
like a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I watched her for 3 days doing fake news. She should be immediately reprimanded and thrown out like a dog.
I don't understand.
Of all the things I hate about him, his hatred of dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I know. War criminal and whatever. Rapist. Okay, anyway, where was I? Oh, look at dog. She lied. Oh, God, I don't... Blah, 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 blah. She should not be allowed to work at fake news. CNN, it's people like her who destroyed your reputation, but one's great network. When did he ever say CNN was great? I must have missed that.
He's never said that.
CNN, good. I feel like people are finding balls. This is the second time I've said balls in this segment. Yeah. They're finding some big balls.
Someone has
CNN
to.
said we stand 100% behind Natasha Bertrand's journalism and specifically her and her colleagues' reporting on the early intelligence assessment of the U.S. attack on Iran's nuclear. Yes, more of this. I'm hoping people are starting to get their courage. I mean, I finally saw that exchange. This is Fox News.
Yeah.
Jennifer Griffin. Yeah. I finally saw this exchange.
Yeah.
I don't watch Fox News, but she's apparently one of the most esteemed Pentagon reporters ever.
Right.
She knows more about the Pentagon than Hegseth ever will.
Absolutely. For the 20 years I've been watching Fox News, she has been there the entire time and hasn't towed any line.
Yeah.
She just reports on the news there.
I mean, and again, CNN fact-checked Hegseth's yelly, screamy press conference just confirmed their reporting. As did the senators that came out of here. Even Lindsey Graham had to admit they moved the uranium, obviously. I mean, that's what Jennifer Griffin was just asking facts, saying there are satellite images of 12 trucks 2 days before the bombing. Like, what do you think?
Right.
So this was that exchange.
There were satellite photos that showed more than a dozen trucks there 2 days in advance. Are you certain none of that highly enriched uranium was moved?
Of course, we're watching every single aspect. But, Jennifer, you've been about the worst. The one who misrepresents the most intentionally what the president says.
I was the first to describe the B-2 bombers, the refueling, the entire mission with great accuracy. So I take issue.
And they used to be coworkers.
Right, exactly. I mean, and to accuse her of deliberately lying was even like a step further when he just can't answer the tough questions.
No.
And so even Lindsey Graham, I
'Cause
love
he's a
this.
puss.
Lindsey is like, they got the talking point. They have to say the word obliterated, even if the point was to hit the uranium.
Yeah.
And nobody, left or right, Chris, we've said this all week. Nobody's criticizing the pilots.
Absolutely
Who
not.
on the left or right has said, "Oh, stupid pilots"? Like nobody has said that.
Maybe a fringe person here or there, but it's not the.
I haven't heard
preponderance.
anybody.
I haven't
criticize
heard
them.
anybody,
Yeah.
but I'm.
Yeah,
yeah.
this year's Miss Lindsay. So, sorry,
Oh.
didn't mean to misgender. That'd be 7.
Okay.
Here's where we're at. The program was obliterated at those 3 sites, but they still have ambitions. I don't know where the 900 pounds of highly enriched uranium exists, but it wasn't part of the target set.
Oh, please! What? It wasn't. Oh, they didn't mean to get. They didn't mean to get the uranium.
Even Lindsay is walking it back. Instead
Yes.
of the program being totally obliterated, like
Well,
Trump said,
because
he said, "Oh, it was obliterated at these 3 sites."
Because he's a war hawk and he wants
Exactly.
to maintain
Right.
his war chubby,
Right.
and the ability for us to keep going.
I don't think he has trouble maintaining a chubby.
And can I just say, I'm glad other people like Rude Pundit, who joins us Tuesday, right? He's traveling
Tuesday, yes.
Yeah. Wow, we're all Jesus up on Monday. We have John Fugelsang and Pastor John Pavlovich on Monday,
right.
Because it's a cattywampus vacation week.
People are dropping like flies next week
Yes.
because of vacation
All right.
week.
Well,
So
listen, people, it's time to step up and serve your nation.
Yeah.
Glenn Kirschner and JoJo from Jerz. For Angela's on vacation, we get the. It's like, okay, your favorite chocolate ice cream before they're out.
Right.
But you get Tutti Frutti
Yeah.
today. Yay!
JoJo can't be more excited to be joining us today.
She can't be more Tutti Frutti ice cream.
Right.
It's a lot going on. It's all busy and fun.
She's like bubblegum ice cream.
Yes,
You
like
get the ice cream, but then you get the bubblegum like that lasts forever
And
afterwards.
And there's like confetti in it
Yeah.
and candy and just wow. Okay.
And she curses.
Yes, she's a potty mouth little whore like me. And she will join us. We still think we hold the land speed record for swears on her when I went on her podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just let it rip.
All right.
Okay, but anyway, Rude Pundit. I'm glad other people are starting to say this, Chris. I get it with all the illegality and treason. Rude Pundit said the president allowing the enemy to bomb a U.S. base would be the biggest scandal in modern American history if we gave a damn about such things
Right.
anymore.
Yeah.
I thought I was taking crazy pills. I'm like,
Quite honestly, that didn't occur to me. But now that he said it, I'm like, you know what, Rude? You're right.
how is that not treason?
Right.
Okay, wait. Do I have the actual? I can't because I know we can't endure his voice. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if people have noticed, but we haven't played any Trump
No,
sound bites
no,
for
no,
like,
because-
A long time.
a really, really long time.
Oh, because they would kill us.
Yes.
All right. I don't know what I do. Here we go. Hold, please. I can't. He said what time? They told him what time, and he's like, okay, go. How is that? Bella, help mommy. Why is that not a bigger? He said, go ahead and bomb our U.S. base. What? Okay. Remember them like wow about the leaving equipment behind in Afghanistan, and now he's like, yeah, go ahead. What? How? What? I mean, U.S. surface people could have been killed. I get it. It gave them time, but what if? Okay, I can't. I can't. All right. Let me just get my things in order.
Yeah,
here.
what's going on over there?
Well,
Are you okay?
no, not really. If you are, there's something wrong with you. Well, I think the other stress we're all feeling, I know you guys, I'm sure, join me, is everything is out of the news, including a MAGA assassin assassinating 2 people 2 weeks ago. But what's happening in L.A. is, I don't think people understand. This is like one of the big stories that spawned a lot of these huge protests and whatever, and it's still
going
happening.
on. Yeah.
And we are under attack here, and it's. I mean, I don't even know. St. Martin said tonight the first 8 minutes of the 11 o'clock news here in L.A. was devoted to the abductions of people by men in masks lacking any sort of paperwork and taking those people away to unknown places. I mean, I don't.
2 fruit vendors yesterday were taken from in front of a Home Depot, and they're U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
And nobody knows where they are right now.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, are you traveling this summer? Will you leave instructions for your house sitter, the name and number of your vet, maybe, the code to your alarm system? Think about the steps you take to prepare for vacation, and you'll get a sense of what goes into a knockbox. Just go to theknockbox.com, use the code Stephanie. Knockbox is a complete system that helps you organize all of your accounts, possessions, and estate plans for your next of kin. Each knockbox, that's Knockbox, comes with a comprehensive checklist that helps ensure you add everything they'll need to manage your estate when you are gone. From your funeral directives to your insurance policies, even the keys to your storage unit, the Knockbox helps you organize it all. If you've got a household, you need a Knockbox. Right now, Stephanie Miller listeners save 16% off the Knockbox of your choice. Just go to theknockbox.com/Stephanie. That's theknokbox.com/Stephanie to get 16% off. Stay calm, get organized today.